Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the FWA and welcome to Blackpool. That's right, we are here tonight at the Vida Centre for a night of FWA wrestling action.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James Tighe!
I'm your host, Hardcore John Atkins, and what better way to kick things off than with James Tighe taking on the high-flying sensation from Mexico, Ligero, in a one-fall contest. Referee Andy Quilden there checking James Tighe.
And his opponents.
And here he comes from the mean streets of Tijuana, the Latin sensation Ligero.
From the north of Mexico, please welcome
Ligero, of course, made his FWA debut last night, teaming with Bubblegum in a shot for the FWA Tag Team Championships. He was on the losing end of that shot, but he impressed FWA officials well enough that they booked him again this evening. And tonight, he is going to take on James Tighe, a man whose record here in the FWA really speaks for itself. Ligero shaking the hands of the referee. James Tighe no longer feeling the need for such niceties. The slight grins on James Tighe's face show that he is not giving Ligero the respect or the consideration that he deserves, and he pays the price with a big chop there from Ligero. And James Tighe not happy about that. Ligero goes for the leapfrog, gets caught. Tighe goes to plant him, whips him into the turnbuckle. Ligero comes off the top, catches him. Tighe tosses him to the outside. And my goodness, what a way to start off this contest here, and indeed this evening in Blackpool. Ligero spilling to the outside. What a tumble. I was going to make the point that we know a lot about James Tighe. We don't know much about Ligero. That's one of the things that Ligero is going to have going for him tonight. Tighe obviously outweighs him considerably. No discernible height advantage. Tighe with a roll-up. Just the 2 count. Oh, Ligero there, surprising with some nice technical wrestling. Ligero, obviously, you can tell just by looking at him that he is a high flyer. Goes for those high-risk offensive manoeuvres. If they pay off, they can work wonders. But of course, they're called high-risk for a reason. That's because you put your own body on the line. And indeed, if they go wrong, if you don't hit them, if your opponent's able to move out of the way, you run the very serious risk of injuring yourself. But at the moment, Ligero has grounded James Tighe. And I have to say, I did not expect that to happen. Tighe, of course, is a scientific marvel. He knows the counter for that hole. And he appears to be having his way with Ligero. Ligero goes for the arm wrench, flips him over. Tighe has stopped taking him lightly, it seems. And he twists the arm around very, very well indeed. Now working on the elbow joint. And again, Tighe likes to dissect his opponent very physically indeed. Big drop kick, goes for the cover. Just the 2 count. And what a great way to kick things off here in Blackpool. Suplex there from James Tighe. And indeed, coming up later this evening, we'll see Ligero's tag team partner from yesterday team up this time with Aviv Maayan. That's right, the team of Aviv Maayan and Bubblegum will be taking on Stixx and Stone for their shot at the FWA Tag Team Championship. So Bubblegum there, after making a big shine for himself yesterday, gets a second chance for the gold as he teams up with the youngster Aviv Maayan. Back to action tonight though, Ligero in a bit of trouble here against James Tighe. Tighe there slamming Ligero to the mat. Being very dominant indeed with the Mexican youngster. But as we saw yesterday when he faced Sticks and Stones, Ligero is, he's got a never say die attitude. Tighe there being very disrespectful to the mask of El Ligero. Just playing with the horns. And that's very disrespectful indeed. Mexican heritage, very proud indeed for El Ligero. Won't take kindly to that. Rolls up Tighe, that could be it! But no, James Tighe kicks out. El Ligero going for one of his fancy moves. Tighe catches him with a backbreaker. Dropping Ligero back first onto the knee. And now wrenching the head of Ligero back.
No.
That is a chin lock, not a chokehold. And the referee is in a great position to confirm that. Tighe now appears to be working on the back. Drops the knee on Ligero. And Ligero not faring so well for himself this evening here. Nice back body drop from Tighe. Tighe signals that it's over. And this matchup won't be lasting for too much longer. But look at this, Tighe not in any rush to capitalise on the advantage that he has built up for himself. Instead, he's taunting and mocking Ligero. Comes back to haunt him as Ligero catches him with some chops in the midsection. Tighe now angry, but really he had the chance to put Ligero away there and instead decided to use that time preening and just wasting the time really. And that's the problem with James Tighe. Since he turned his back on the FWA fans, no one doubts that he's got the skill or the ability to win any match he wants to on any night at all. But he really does have that arrogant streak and it can be helpful. The confidence is fine, I've got no problem with the confidence. But it's the arrogance that leaves him prone to moves like that. Ligero with a springboard there off the top rope catches Tighe with a drop kick. Tighe looks a little bit lost, gets caught with a kick to the head. Is Ligero able to capitalise? Coming off the middle rope. Cross body there, covered, 2, but just the 2 count. See, Tighe took his foot off the pedal for just a second there, and Ligero really showed that he is made of some tough stuff. Ligero now really impressing on only his second FWA match to date. Again went for the move, got caught by Tighe. Tighe slams him down, cover, 1, 2, and Ligero again kicking out. This youngster, if he can... oh no.
What are you going to do, man? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to give you a yellow card.
Oh, well, there you go. Quilden gave him the warning. What am I going to do? You left me with no choice, James Tighe. No choice but to issue you a yellow card. Rule number 1 in the wrestling rulebook, never lay your hands on the official. Frankly, Tighe was lucky not to get disqualified. But as they say, discretion, the better part of valour. And referee Andy Quilden, one of the most valiant officials in the Frontier Wrestling Alliance today. Tighe now back in control of this contest, it seems. Guerro in a bit of trouble there. Did what he had to do. Guerro now comes off the top. Tighe ducks. Tighe ducks. And Ligero lands hard. Ligero really has to capitalise on this. Here comes Tighe. He needs to concentrate on finishing this matchup as soon as possible, in my opinion. Ligero shown that he has got a never say die attitude. Tighe's going to need to put him away with a move like the Titanic possibly, or maybe his Texas Cloverleaf submission hold. But at the moment, Ligero giving everything he's got to avoid those moves. Great super kick from Ligero, showing remarkable flexitivity. Both men now on the mat. And Tighe really showing why he should have finished the matchup when he had the chance. Both men down now. Who's going to make it to his feet first? Looks like both men up. Ligero, if anything, up first. But Tighe catches him before he has the chance to do much. Both men now square in the centre of the ring, exchanging blows. Tighe using the weight advantage to get on top. But Ligero takes him down, knocking out his left foot with a nice drop kick. Oh my goodness! Belly to belly overhead suplex there from James Tighe. Ligero lands hard. Tighe now rolling over for the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. No! No, sir. Ligero is kicked out. Well, an inauspicious start to the proceedings for James Tighe this evening. I don't think he was expecting Ligero to provide too much of a challenge for him. Tighe now with a nice scoop slam. Going to the top rope. And far be it for me to judge James Tighe, this might be a mistake. No, he goes for it. And hits hard. Flying headbutt there. But that's taken an awful lot out of James Tighe as well. We don't see an awful lot of top rope manoeuvres from him. And indeed, that flying headbutt just might be the decision maker. It took a lot out of Ligero. But Tighe has hurt his neck quite badly. Guerro kicks out of the pinfall attempt, but Tighe still very much in control of this contest. Oh, Tighe looked to be picking him up above his head. Guerro reverses, and my goodness. I don't know what you call that. Was that a Rubik's Cube? Who knows? Nonetheless, it was a very significant manoeuvre in the contest, and that could have changed the tide of things remarkably rapidly. Guerro comes off the second rope, gets the DDT in midair, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and my goodness, Guerro very nearly providing a very big upset here for the fans of the Vida Centre in Blackpool. Guerro trying desperately to get the fans behind him, to get that extra surge of energy he needs. Goes over the top rope, overshot slightly. Tighe saw it coming, rolled out of the way. Tighe now has said enough is enough. Picks up Guerro, goes for the Titanic. Guerro says no. Oh, and a second time Guerro blocked that move. Tighe thinks better of it, now going for the cloverleaf. No, picks him up. Powerbomb. Powerbomb from Tighe. And here we go now with the Texas cloverleaf submission. And Guerro says no, 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 but it's only a matter of moments now. Guerro crawling for the ropes. He might just make it. Guerro nearly there, but no, James Tighe dragging him back into the centre of the ring. Oh, and he's got the submission hold. Tighe there, planted the knee in the spine. And that was all Guerro could stand. And your winner in the opening bout tonight, James Tighe. But what a strong showing from Guerro. Well, Tighe there, is that a sportsman-like showing? Raises the hand of his opponent. Oh, and a nice short-arm clothesline, and that is disgraceful.
Because I can.
Because he can indeed. And that is why James Tighe is one of the best wrestlers in the country today. Love him or hate him, he got the win here tonight at the Vida Centre. But what a great match up there. Guerro gave the fans everything he had. And he's getting a standing ovation from the crowd. And I guarantee you, we haven't seen the last of Guerro here tonight in the FWA. Well, traditionally the challengers come out first in a championship contest.
Accompanied to the ring by the Twisted Genius, Stevie.
But are you going to argue with these men? I'm not.
Stixx and Stone!
Here they come. Two of the most dominant, hard-hitting, well-built, and quite frankly, intimidating wrestlers in the FWA at the moment. And they are a team. And that means bad news if you are also a tag team in the FWA. These men are champions, and they like being champions, and they are not going to give up those belts without a good fight. And there is nothing they like better than a good fight.
Next time you get that wrong will be your last time. And I bring you your FWA British Tag Team Champions and the best tag team in the country today, Stixx and Martin Stone.
Well, I'm no fan of Dean, but these two men really are the best tag team in the country at the moment. For my money.
And their opponents.
Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. Aviv Maayan coming out there, but Stone was ready for him. Stone has taken him out already. Bubblegum now getting beat down by Stixx. And these two men haven't even made it to the ring. And Aviv Maayan is taking one heck of a beating at the hands of Martin Stone. And Stixx has just cracked Bubblegum's skull onto one of those hard ringside chairs. Stone now with a devastating chair shot. And that's the right ankle of Aviv Maayan. And I know that Maayan hurt that leg yesterday when he was thrown over the top rope at Walking by Johnny Angel. This is quite frankly disgusting. I don't know if Aviv Maayan's even going to be able to make it to the ring in this matchup. Stone did the damage before the bell had even rung, therefore he couldn't be disqualified. But in my opinion, this matchup shouldn't be taking place. Of course, it's easier for me to say that sitting here. Bubblegum isn't going to forfeit a second shot at the FWA gold. But this doesn't look good for Aviv Maayan. And he's going to be getting some medical attention, I've no doubt about it. Oh, Stixx gets caught with a kick to the back of the skull. But Bubblegum has got no one to tag to. Bubblegum now gets caught. Oh, drags Stixx over. Takes Stixx by surprise. Stixx now scrambling in the ropes. Bubblegum goes to whip him off. Doesn't have the strength. Stixx reverses. Ducks the clothesline. But Bubblegum gets caught with a big barge. And that takes him down straight away. This is not a fair fight. Stixx makes the tag to Martin Stone. Bubblegum doesn't have that luxury. Martin Stone talking dirty to Bubblegum. That seems to have fired him up a little bit. It's turned him on. But Stone with a big suplex. Soon puts Bubblegum back in his place. Bubblegum's taken a lot of punishment over the course of this weekend. Nonetheless, the fans certainly seem to be taking to the youngster from Hubba Bubberville. Scoop slam from Stone. Goes for the cover, that should be it. No! Stone there taunting his fallen victim. Tags his partner Stixx. And it looks like These two men are just devastating the youngster Bubblegum. But Aviv Maayan, look at that. He should be getting medical attention, but he will not. He is struggling to make his way to the ring. He wants to tag his partner. He wants to be a part of this match. He wants to win FWA Tag Team Gold. Oh, but look at that, his knee up. That looked like there was some serious swelling there. Heavy bruising underneath those pads. Frankly, Aviv Maayan wasn't 100% before the match. Nonetheless, he is so determined to give the fans everything he can. So determined to do the very best he possibly can. He just doesn't know when to quit. Bubblegum there is faring surprisingly well against the team of Stixx and Stone. Effectively wrestling them single-handedly. Catches Stixx with a flying head scissors. Comes off the ropes, gets caught by Stixx. Oh! Sit-out powerbomb, and that is a difference maker. Stixx wiping his hands now. AS confident enough to turn away from the ring and jaw with the fans. Another successful title victory for the two. No, Bubblegum has kicked out. I cannot sing the praises of this youngster highly enough. This is effectively a handicap matchup. It should have been over 10 minutes ago. But Bubblegum just giving everything he's got, kicking out. Another hard slam there. Bubblegum lands hand on it, lands on his back. Referee in good position. It's just a 2 count. Oh, a big chop there to the chest. That's going to knock him red raw into the other corner. Clothesline there, short arm clothesline. Stone picks him up. Well, I am frankly concerned for the well-being of this youngster. He keeps kicking out, and it's to his credit. Let's be honest here, most wrestlers in the country wouldn't have a great chance against either Stixx or Stone. Bubblegum doing a pretty good job wrestling both of them together. Bubblegum getting a flurry of offense. Ideally, he'd like to tag his partner now. He certainly hasn't got much left in him. But Maayan is still lying prone at ringside. Stixx now in for the tag champs. Puts his head down. Didn't see that coming from Bubblegum. Bubblegum up and over, catches Stixx with a lovely dropkick. Bubblegum really needs to build on this momentum. Gets caught by Stixx and Stones, takes them both down. And now what's he got? Now what is he going to do? Looking for the tag. That's not an option. Rolling on the outside, checking on his partner. And it's not looking good for these two. Stixx now following him to the outside. That was a mistake from Bubblegum. Oh no! Stixx just adding insult to injury, rubbing salt on the wound. Oh! Further exacerbating the tendon injury that Maayan suffered last night at the hands of Johnny Angel. Maayan has got no chance of competing in this matchup. Someone come out and take him to the back. Someone give him a hand, please. Get Stixx away from him. Come on, official. Come on, referee. Get some control of this contest. Bubblegum lands in the corner. There's no one home. Stixx catches him from behind. Now a big clothesline from Martin Stone. Both men in the ring at once. Stixx goes to the outside. Breaks the count. Back in straight away. And here it comes again. The broken bones DDT from Stixx and Stone. The cover. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. A successful defense for Stixx and Stone against essentially the one-man band Bubblegum. Aviv Maayan taken out of the contest before the match had even started. Not even able to make it up to the ring apron.
We are going to stay the FWA British Tag Team Champions for a damn long time.
Oh, I hope you're proud of yourself, Stone. I hope you're proud of yourself. You beat an injured man before he even got to the ring. Bubblegum gave it everything he had, but it was 2 against 1. It was 3 against 1 from the start. He never stood a chance. Let's get some help out here for these guys. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, well done. You've won the belt. You've kept your championship. Just get out of here now, please. I'm sick of the sight of you. Come on, ref, get AS away from them. What a big man, kicking a wrestler when he's down. But I'm worried, seriously worried about Aviv Maayan. Oh, please, enough is enough. It's taken off the protective padding that was over his knee. We're trying to get help out. Referee Mike White has come to aid Maayan. We're getting backstage helpers and officials now. Let's get some help out here for both these men. Bubblegum gave it everything tonight, and I am so impressed. These two, these are our tag team champions. They are representatives of the FWA. I mean, I admire their wrestling ability. They are solid athletes.
As long as we're breathing, these belts are staying ours. One more down, just like you always do.
But they are deeply unpleasant human beings. Come on, let's get them out of here. Let's get the cameras away from them. Come on.
This is why we are the best team in Britain today. Always thinking.
Oh, you beat an injured man, for crying out loud. Are you proud? Are you proud of that? Now there's a man who should be proud. Bubblegum, he gave you everything he had. He took on 2 of the biggest men in the sport single-handedly. And there's another man who never said die, even though he was seriously injured. Rather than go back, rather than desert his partner, he tried to make his way over to the ring and help out Bubblegum. That man has got a big heart. And look at Aviv Maayan, he's putting no weight at all on his right leg. What a sorry sight. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank goodness the show stealers interrupting. We could have heard Chris Brosnahan singing, and then things would have got ugly. Nonetheless, it's an unscheduled appearance from the show stealer, and I'm interested to hear what he's got to say. He successfully defended the FWA British Heavyweight Championship last night at Morecambe against Andy Boy Simmons. Tonight he faces local hero, the Pigman, Andy Hogg. Shane looks to be in great shape. No shortage of confidence either by the looks of things. Well, Shane ordering Brosnahan on his knees, and he did it like a little chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen, first things first, never fear, because the show stealer and your FWA British Heavyweight Champion is here.
What an arrogant man he is.
Now I'm here tonight for one reason. I am here tonight. I said I am here tonight for one reason. If I hear that whole note one more time, I'm going to shut the sofa door, otherwise only your dentist will find it something.
Apologies for the language employed by the show stealer there.
I'm here tonight for one reason and one reason only, and it's to give you worthless, sad, inbred, loser muppets here in Blackpool the chance to see a somebody, because let's face it, you are all absolute nobodies.
That just isn't true.
There's only one thing worse than a nobody, and that is a northern nobody. You see, because you're looking at a man that comes from a place, a glorious place, a sunny old place, a place that you've been told about you're going to embrace, a place called London. And the fact is that I have come here tonight to put one of my 8, yes, that's right, the same as you've got, lads. 8 heavyweight titles, one of those on the line. You see, tonight I was meant to defend the FWA, the most prestigious heavyweight title in all of the land. Defend that belt here tonight against one of your local boys, Hogg.
Okay, where's this guy?
If you see what he's wearing, you won't want to cheer and take my word for it. Not being funny, but it's not enough. This is now the fact is this: I will not defend this belt for one simple reason and one reason only. Last night, I went around Blackpool and had myself a very good time. In fact, let's just say some of you northern ladies had a chance to ride a big one, and I ain't talking about going down roller coaster, if you know what I mean. But the fact is, tonight I have put one of my other 8 titles on the line, the WA Lions heavyweight title, right here tonight. So you idiots go home and tell your children, illegitimate my husband's wife, and your grandchildren that they have had the opportunity of seeing a somebody, and that is the show stealer Alex Shea. And there's 2 things they can do about it. That's nothing.
Hello? For once, the show stealer had a loss for words. Now, what on earth is this? It can only be the Pigman, Andy Hogg. One of the most, perhaps the most unique wrestler in the country today. He is the porcine marvel. Certainly looks a little bit porky.
Paid to see me, not you, because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, every woman's fantasy, every man's nightmare, hailing from Blackpool, brings to you the greatest wrestler in the world, the Pigman Andy Hogg, notorious P.I.G. Snoop Hogg.
He's certainly got a pair of lungs on him, I'll give him that.
Tonight, it seems that your big, tall, full of crap, London body doesn't want it, but your shiny little gold players, how many 8 is it? 8, I'm surprised you can count that high. And you don't want to put them on the line against me, yet you've been running round Blackpool to the radio, to the papers, showing your shiny gold belts off. stumbled out of funny girls and you realised it wasn't quite your place. And then from a herd from the membership you carry in your wallet, you stumbled right up the road to a flying handbag.
That's fighting talk.
Very nice young men that helped you with your pelvic problem. I believe there was someone upstairs telling me that there were a lot of concerned young men giving you attention last night to your pelvis area. They were massaging you intently. And so really, with that in mind, surely if you had that much of a massage in that area, you should be putting all 8 belts on the line. So, you say that that's the reason you don't want to put the belts on. It's not because you're a chicken. You're a southern, lanky chicken that doesn't want to come up north and have a real laugh. You're a chicken. Well, let's face it. If you're that confident with 1 belt, something with 8, you're running scared, you're a chicken. So tonight these people are going to see a big chicken and a big man on the heart. Is that what you're saying?
I am not a chicken.
He's looking that way, he's not a chicken. Right at the top, or right at the top. That's chicken, 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 chicken.
If it was, Pigman would have the advantage. Bacon, pork and ham versus just chicken.
That's it! Tonight is Stevie, the FWA Bishop World title, and 7 belts. And there are 2 things you can do about it. That's nothing and like it.
Now see, Alex saying, tonight, these people, right here in Blackpool, in Maayan town, are going to watch me batter you round the ring. They're going to watch me toss you off every 4 corner of this building. They're going to watch me beat you off as you come at me from behind. Because that's all you are, a coward does from behind. And you know, at the end of the day, when you're lying here, flat on your back, in that position you're quite used to, looking at the lights, when the Pigman takes your 8 shiny gold belts and put it around his big waist, there'll be 2 things you can do about it. That's bend over and take it.
Good grief. Good grief indeed. Pigman Andy Hogg, he's a very different man, but as his theme tune says, I am what I am. He's certainly not ashamed. And it looks like he's tricked the show stealer from not defending any of his titles to putting all of them on the line. Shane came out here citing an injured pelvis as a reason why he wouldn't be defending belts. Pogman riled him up something rotten, and now Shane may have landed himself in some hot water. Oh, that's going to be interesting. He's an individual, I'll give him that. Pigman Andy Hogg versus the show stealer, Alex Shane.
From Preston, please welcome Dom Travis!
Well, here comes Dom Travis. We saw him last night in 6-man tag team action, one of the most promising youngsters to come out of the Future Shock Wrestling School. Tonight, he is going to have his first singles match under the auspices of an FWA contest. I have to say, he's a very impressive athlete. All he lacks is experience. Just imagine how good he's going to be in 5 years' time.
From right here in Blackpool, please welcome the 16-year-old Egan!
Chris Egan here making his Blackpool debut, his singles competition debut in the FWA. And what better way and what better place to do it than in front of your own hometown fans right here in Blackpool. As I'll ring out to mention, this fresh-faced youngster is only 16 years of age. But already he's showing some of the prodigious young talent that many of the top stars in the FWA also displayed at a young age. Again, we're going to see tonight what these guys have got to offer. As the Future Shock Wrestling School puts forward two of its top trainees in this matchup. Referee Andy Quilden calls for the bell, and this matchup gets underway, and the crowd very firmly behind the 16-year-old hometown hero, Chris Egan. Dom Travis doesn't quite know what to make of it. The two lock up. Egan gets the upper hand, breaks the hold quickly. Dom Travis claiming the hair pull. The referee didn't see anything. And indeed, I think the only person who did see something was Dom Travis. Chris Egan, one of the most honourable young men in the sport today. Again, Travis claiming the hair pull. And again, I think it was no more than a fiction of his imagination. Nonetheless, the referee getting on Egan's case a little bit. They're going to lock up a third time, and then this matchup will really get underway, hopefully. Again, solid lock up into the corner. Travis knocks Egan away. Goes for the wrist lock. Cinches the hold. Egan goes for the reversal. Reaches up above. Nice reversal there. Someone's been watching their World of Sport tapes. Egan now with a wrist lock of his own. Travis tries to reverse. Takes Egan off his feet and twists that ankle round. Nice reversal there from Egan, and we're really seeing some very solid technical wrestling here. Both men apparently very evenly matched. Clearly Dom Travis with the height and weight advantage, but neither man with much more experience than the other, and indeed Chris Egan with the hometown advantage, which promises to play a big part. These Blackpool fans very firmly behind their hometown boys. Not just Chris Egan, but of course the Pigman Andy Hogg, proving very popular indeed. And we will see him take on the show stealer Alex Shane later on this evening, not just for the FWA British Heavyweight title, but for every belt that the show stealer currently owns. Travis now on the outside, calling for a timeout. Referee still continuing the count. Of course, here in the FWA, they've got the count of 20 to get back into the ring. Chris Egan follows him from the outside. The referee doesn't want that to happen. Travis back in the ring first. Oh! And that's a rookie mistake from Chris Egan. Shouldn't let your opponent back in the ring first. And indeed, Travis takes full advantage with some stomps to the back of the head. And Egan's in a little bit of trouble here. Power slam there from Dom Travis. And this is a great match. Travis with another scoop slam. Certainly not endearing himself to the fans here at the Vida Centre. That said, Travis is one of these guys, he's not here to please the fans. He is here to take the winner's share of the purse. Lands hard on Egan, goes for the cover, just for 2 count. Again, Travis lacking the experience to really build the momentum to capitalise on the advantage that he has over Egan. Look, he's pointing to the crowd. He seems to be trying to rile them up. Meanwhile, Egan, struggling to get over to the ropes, gets hit with an uppercut. Travis now trapping Egan in the corner. Catches him with a knee to the midsection. Same again in the other corner. Nice side suplex. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Egan just near enough the ropes to hold on there. Otherwise, that could well have been the end of the match. Referee Andy Quilden checking both men are fit to continue. Egan with a couple of blows of his own, but one blow from the much larger Travis sends Egan crashing back down to the mat. And of course, last night we saw the show stealer take on Andy Simmons for Andy Simmons' shot at the title. Andy Simmons there stepped up to the plate. He had been the butler for too long. He was becoming a joke. He was becoming stale, so to speak. He needed to prove to himself that he could go with the very best, and he proved to himself yesterday that he could. And maybe, if it hadn't been for the interference of one Johnny Angel, then we would have seen a new FWA British champion. Angel came out, walloped the show stealer with a steel chair. Simmons could have gone for the cover, but he didn't want to do it that way. So Angel turned on him, hit Simmons with a chair, both men were down. In the melee, Shane regained the title, but Simmons stepped up to the plate and proved that he was a top dog here in the Frontier Wrestling Alliance. And tonight, Simmons will be taking on Johnny Angel later this evening. Johnny Angel proving himself to be absolutely untrustworthy in every way. And I, for one, am looking forward to that contest. Travis now hooks on the sleeper, and Christopher Egan is in a lot of trouble. The fans are very much behind him, and Travis not reacting kindly to this. Egan really needs to power out of this sleeper hold before it's too late. Travis just trying hard to deprive his opponent of oxygen. Egan breaks out of the hold momentarily, but Travis still with the advantage. Travis with the cover, only the 2 count. This is a big opportunity for Egan. He's got friends and he's got family in the crowd tonight. He wants to impress them. He wants to say, look, this is what I do. I'm 16 years old. I'm a wrestler. This is what I want to be. He's got to prove to his friends and family what he's doing.
Right. It's over now. It's over.
He's got to prove to himself what he wants to do. And of course, he wants to impress himself to the fans and the officials of the FWA, but if Travis hits this move, and he's going for a powerbomb, no, Egan catches him with some blows, rolls over, and Travis lands hard on his head. Both men down now.
2, 3.
Quilden with a 10 count. Quilden with a 10 count as both these men show us exactly what Future Shock Wrestling is all about. Egan there takes the knees away from Travis, catches him with a kick to the back of the head, tries to capitalise, rolls him over for the cover. 1, 2. No, Travis kicks out after
2. It's over now.
Future Shock Wrestling School, undoubtedly the best training school in the northwest of England. Egan, without the power to really slam his opponent, goes up to the top rope, comes off, drops the leg, goes for the cover. 1, 2, doesn't hook the leg, and Travis kicks out. What an exciting contest this is. Travis gets whipped off the rope. Egan goes for the drop kick, but Travis managed to hold himself. Good grief, what a hard kick that was. Cover, just the 2 count.
Come on, ref, there was 3.
And here we can see the youthful frustration of Travis coming to the fore. Travis now could easily get the submission from this hold. Wrenching the neck, pulling back the arm, twisting the fingers. This move hurts so many different parts of the human body that Egan's only chance of escape is to get to the ropes, and he has done. The referee spotted it, and Travis with the clean break. But how much is that taken out of Christopher Egan? Big suplex there from Travis. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. This could be all. But no, what's it going to take to get this 16-year-old youngster down? Andy Quilden laying the law down. And Travis is not happy about this. Egan with a roll out of nowhere. 2, 3, he got it! Out of nowhere there, Christopher Egan, the 16-year-old youngster from Blackpool, scores a big win here in the FWA in front of his hometown fans. Dom Travis is absolutely livid about this. But what a big win here. Many congratulations to the youngster here in his FWA debut, Chris Egan. Big win here in Blackpool at the Vida Centre. And both these men undoubtedly are going to have a big future here in the FWA. Think about it, if they're good, if they are this good now, how good will they be in 5 years' time?
From Doncaster, please welcome Johnny Angel! And his opponents. From Portsmouth, please welcome Andy Simmons!
Andy Boy Simmons, here he is. He's ditched the butler gear and now he's going to make a name for himself. He is his own man in the FWA. He proved last night that he can stand toe-to-toe with the top names in wrestling. And tonight he is going to see if he can continue to do that as he takes on the man who arguably cost him the FWA British Heavyweight Championship, Johnny Angel. Angel removing that necklace of his, and we know that he's got no qualms at all about using it as a foreign weapon. Let's just hope that referee Lance Wright is on top of his game tonight. He's certainly got his hands full with Angel. Angel talking nonsense to Simmons in the ring. I don't think Simmons is going to be so easily intimidated. What he did yesterday at the Morecambe Dome took so much guts, so much courage, so much determination that he's not going to give it all up. He's not going to give it all up just for the sake of some smack talk. Johnny Angel nonetheless, despite his questionable ethical preferences, still one of the most wily veterans in the game. Simmons with the leapfrog takes Angel down, and Angel doesn't land very nicely at all. Follows up with a clothesline and a dropkick. Angel to the outside. Simmons now really, if you thought he was popular as the butler, he has found out that he is even more popular as the man himself. And it's so rewarding to see this story of Simmons unfolding. Angel back into the ring the hard way. Simmons ducks the clothesline but gets caught with a knee to the midsection. Angel off the ropes with a drop kick. Whips Simmons out of the corner. And drops him hard on his face. Simmons landing face first there. Angel with a big splash. Just knocking the wind right out of Simmons. Climbs up now to the top rope. And what is he going to do from here? Good grief, he got caught. Simmons saw him coming, lifted up the big boot. I don't know about you, but it looked to me that Angel wasn't comfortable on the top rope. Spent too much time psyching himself up to do the move. Came down with a splash. Simmons by that time had recovered part way. Had the chance to lift up the leg, and Angel got caught with a big boot to the face. And he crotches himself there on the middle turnbuckle.
Shut up!
Oh dear, Angel has already tasted, well, tasted isn't the right word, but Angel still already landed crotch first in the midsection. Simmons thinks better of it. He doesn't want to risk a disqualification, and he can't argue with that. Nonetheless, Angel likely to be singing a couple of octaves higher in the shower this evening.
Go Blackpool!
Come on, Blackpool indeed. The FWA would like to thank the Vida Centre and Blackpool being great fans. And we are really enjoying our debut show here in Blackpool, and we hope to be back very soon. Simmons now struggling for breath after those vicious chops and boots to the midsection from Angel. But Angel still feeling the effects of being posted, shall we say, in the middle turnbuckle. Simmons comes over the top, goes for the sunset flip. Angel catches him with a closed fist to the head. Referee Lance Wright saw that and warned him, if you do that again, you will be disqualified. While the referee's checking on Simmons, Angel goes over to get his steel necklace. Thinks better of it. I guess the referee must have seen him. Drops the elbow on Simmons, who's still down. And Johnny Angel looks spaced out, shall we say.
No.
Johnny Angel proving that he's one peg above Simmons on the ladder. Certainly not Shaun of the Dead just yet. Just twisting the head and pulling the hair there of Simmons. And again the referee warning Johnny Angel, if you pull the hair, I will disqualify you. Well, Simmons is in a lot of pain, but I know that he doesn't like... I can't see him giving up, to be honest with you. Angel changes tack there. He senses he's not going to get the submission from that hole. Goes back to working the left arm, Simmons. And now the crowd really getting behind Simmons. They're buoying him up. They're giving him the extra strength to carry on. Simmons now back up to his feet. Angel finally relinquishes the hold, but catches Simmons with a big elbow to the stomach. Simmons looks to be very badly winded. Angel now, I thought he was going for a steel necklace. No, he looks like he's unfastening the top turnbuckle. Okay, well the referee, someone needs to inform the referee. This is unsafe working conditions for both men. And we really need to avoid an industrial tribunal if at all possible. Well, Angel's pretty happy. And why shouldn't he be? He's in control of the matchup. It's like a big train there, just landing hard on the stomach of Simmons. Oh, and the thumb to the eye, the referee saw that. The referee definitely saw that. Come on, referee, don't just warn him. You've seen him break the rules several times. Well, frankly, I can't understand why a yellow card wasn't administered there. Peg working over Simmons, just beating him down. Goes for the pump handle slam. Oh no! Gets him up! Simmons lands hard. Angel follows up with the leg drop, goes for the cover. 1, 2, but it's an arrogant cover. An arrogant cover. The one-arm cover didn't hook the leg. Barely put any weight over the body of Simmons. And as much pain as Simmons is in, he had no difficulty at all breaking out of that one. Angel again twisting the head of Simmons. And every time the referee's head is slightly turned, he pulls the hair. Simmons in a world of hurt here. Still not submitting. Oh, Angel lands with a hard kick to the back of Simmons there. That might have knocked a kidney loose. Angel now going back to the loose turnbuckle. He finally removes the pad. And oh, the Good Samaritan now, is it? He informs the referee. And while the referee's fixing up that pad, he goes back for the necklace. Big right, Simmons blocks it. Oh! I am absolutely appalled at the behaviour of Johnny Angel here. Simmons, for the second night in a row, gets plastered with that. There it is. There it is, the gold necklace of Johnny Angel. Well, now this is interesting. The fans are telling the referee what happened. Angel pleading ignorance. No surprises there. But of course, the referee can't ask the fans. If he didn't see it, he can't call it. And as much as I'd like to see Angel get disqualified, nothing that I can do about it from here. Oh, please, Angel there. Used the closed fist. He distracted the referee by claiming Simmons could pull his hair. Angel has got so many tricks like this. He's got more tricks up his sleeve than Paul Daniels. Well, all this stalling is giving Simmons a bit of a time to recover somewhat. Angel backing off now. I'm sure it's a ruse of some sort. Oh, indeed it is. Simmons gets caught. Another closed fist from Angel. Claims that he got punched. Oh, this is outrageous. Yeah, the point to the head. Very smart, Angel. Very smart. Laugh it up. Come on. Come on, Simmons. You can do it.
He kicked me, and then he punched him back. Both of you, you're in final warning. Tell him, referee. Understand? Tell him he's punching. I didn't punch him. Get away, I didn't punch him.
The referee's finally lying down the law. Angel with the roll-up. 1, 2. Oh, lucky for him, the referee was slightly out of position. Lance Wright, a qualified official. In my opinion, he might have bitten off more than he can chew in this contest. Close fist to the eye of Simmons. And Angel goes down. Lance Wright really between a rock and a hard place here. You know what? When you've got a competitor like Johnny Angel, you need eyes in the back of your head. Oh, but that is just such a bad call. Well, right snap. He's given a yellow card to both men. Angel, no doubt about it, deserved one, but Simmons had done nothing wrong. Angel now going back to that gold chain of his. Come on, referee, this is too much. Simmons makes his way back to his feet. Blocks the chain shot again. Angel drops it. Simmons now. Nice right hook with the chain to the temple of Angel's head. Simmons. Oh, what an unsatisfying conclusion. Angel cheated constantly throughout that contest. Angel bought the... Oh, this is outrageous. Angel bought... You saw what happened. Angel brought the chain into the ring, dropped it, Simmons picked it up, clobbered Angel with it. That was the one thing the referee did see. Angel's been breaking the rules for the last 20 minutes. This referee needs to go back to training school immediately. Let's get Andy Quilden out here, come on. Well, Simmons there with a red card. So the match is over. The winner's Johnny Angel's the winner. Doesn't look much like a winner though now, does he? Cowering in the bottom row. Well, Simmons relinquishes the chain to the referee. And I tell you, he's showing more self-restraint than I would have done if I was in his position. Oh. Oh! You make me sick to my stomach, Johnny Angel.
Johnny Angel, there'll be another time, just you wait.
There absolutely will be, and I can't wait to see it, Simmons.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by disqualification, Johnny Angel!
Look at him, he's celebrating like he's just won the Ashes. What the cheapest possible kind of victory. That man was cheating constantly for 15 minutes. Finally get...
From the Manchester Massive and accompanied to the ring by Joey Hayes. Please welcome Declan.
Well, we saw the tag team version of this contest last night. Dirk Feelgood and his new protege from the NHS, Dr. Jason Allbetter, took on the Massive. Tonight is a singles bout. Just Declan O'Connor against Allbetter. But of course, wherever O'Connor goes, Joseph Hayes is never far behind.
Please welcome Dr.
These two youths absolutely disgust me. But this man doesn't. Dr. Jason Allbetter. Previously JC Thunder. Dirk Feelgood adopted him, so to speak. Apparently they both share an interest in medicine. I dread to think what strategic health authority this young man came out of. Nonetheless, I'm not convinced about his medical qualifications, but he is proving himself to be a top wrestler here in the Frontier Wrestling Alliance. Notice how it's a singles match. And Allbetter's come out on his own. That's fine. That's how it should be. So what's Hayes doing here? You don't see Dirk Feelgood interjecting himself. Feelgood, Allbetter removing his medical smocks here to reveal his new wrestling gear. No doubt influenced very heavily by Dirk Feelgood. Seems to have got himself into some sticky mud. The match hasn't even started yet. Watch that stethoscope, son. That's worth a lot of money. The referee Andy Quilden saves the day just in time. O'Connor teases the handshake. What a despicable piece of human scum that man is. Just look at the face of both of those men. You can tell they're from a lower stock. These men act like the world owes them a living, yet they never do anything about going to earn it in a hard-fought way. Indeed, last night at Morecambe they bragged about their stealing prowess and proudly displayed a bag of goods they'd stolen from other wrestlers in the locker room. I know James Tighe was devastated to lose that Kurt Angle autobiography. Nonetheless, he can have mine if he likes, I've read it. Spoilers, Angle wins the Olympics. Okay, the two men lock up now. Allbetter gets O'Connor in the corner, a couple of hard chaps. Catches O'Connor with a big elbow. Declan takes a bulldog face first, but now Hayes is in the ring. And Hayes has got no business in here whatsoever. It's a singles bout, not a handicap match. Come on, Quilden, let's get this thing under control. Oh no! Double knee buster. Oh, Quilden issues the yellow card to O'Connor, and rightfully so, but damage looks to have been done. I'm not so sure Allbetter hasn't busted his jaw open there. There's the disgraceful Burberry cap. Sign of the intelligence or lack thereof to the massive display. Spear there from Declan O'Connor. Sends Allbetter to the mat, goes for the cover. Just a 2 count. And look at that gormless moron. He can't believe it. Well, the referee giving him the count of 5 to break the hold. Allbetter still clutching his chin. And now while the referee's taking O'Connor away, Hayes is butting his oar in again. What's the matter, Declan? You got something in your contact lenses? Allbetter in the ropes now. O'Connor just tosses him over. O'Connor now very much in control of this match, thanks to the unwanted and illegal interference of Joey Hayes. It's a shame Dirk Feelgood didn't come out to support his partner. Nonetheless, Allbetter insisted. He said it's a singles matchup. I'm the singles wrestler, I want to prove myself. to the fans here at the FWA. I want to do it my way. But of course, there's no honour among thieves. And the Manchester Massive didn't feel compelled to act in the same way, more's the pity. Looks like O'Connor's taken a page out of Johnny Angel's book there. It's always nice to see youngsters learning from the veterans, but really you'd rather they picked up some of the more scientific holds and counter holds that you don't see so much, rather than just ways to cheat and score a quick victory. Fans now trying to get behind Dr. Allbetter. Declan O'Connor looks perturbed. Allbetter's fighting back. Some forearms to the midsection. Hits him in the head, comes off the ropes. Oh, and there we go again. Joseph Hayes flees the scene of the crime like a rat from a sinking ship. Yeah, thanks, Quilden. Where were you 20 seconds ago? O'Connor now, whilst the ref's distracted, chokes out Allbetter. These two have got this sewn up. Knee to the throat. Finally, referee back to the action, but the damage has been done. The actions of the Manchester Massive have just sucked the heat out of the crowd completely. Allbetter taking one heck of a beating. It's not a tag team matchup, but the Massive are treating it like any other match for them. O'Connor technically the legal man. I don't know why Hayes hasn't been sent back to the locker rooms, to be honest with you. I don't believe he's got an official FWA manager's license. Scoop slam there from Declan O'Connor, goes for the cover. 2 count, Allbetter kicks out.
That's it.
As far as I'm concerned, the Manchester Massive little more than street urchins. Allbetter there, catches O'Connor with a boot to the midsection. Will that be the lucky break he needs to turn this match around? Both men go with a clothesline, both get caught, and both men down. Hayes on the outside, cheering on his partner. The referee continues the count. Will be up to their feet first. I have to say, I am thoroughly impressed with Dr. Jason Allbetter. He's really showing me something in this contest. Since he's found acceptance, so to speak, from Dirk Feelgood, he really seems to have upped his game, given him new motivation, a new lease of life. Now fighting back. Flips over Declan O'Connor 2 times. Trying to rally the crowd behind him. Comes off the ropes, goes for the clothesline, and Hayes there, butting his oar in. O'Connor calls for the interference. Blatant double teaming. The referee should disqualify them. Once again going for the double knee drop. But Allbetter rolls through, both men down, get caught with a double clothesline, and now Dr. Jason Allbetter has the better of the Manchester Massive, and I think we're getting set for a meeting of the minds. Both men clash heads. And let's get Hayes out of the ring, come on. Here we go, right over the top rope and out onto the hard wooden floor of the Vida Centre. And Allbetter picks up Declan O'Connor. And O'Connor lands on his feet. That could be it. Rolls him over, goes for the cover. 1, 2. No! Surprising cover there. O'Connor claiming that was his finisher. Roll up from Allbetter. Just gets a 2 count. And what a great move there from Dr. Jason Allbetter. That's it, cover, 1, 2, 3. And against all the odds, Dr. Jason Allbetter has come away with the victory in his first singles contest as the Doctor. He did it without the aid of his friend and partner, Dr. Dirk Feelgood. And more to the point, he did it despite the interference of Joey Hayes. Effectively a handicap matchup. Dr. Jason Allbetter nonetheless fought on the side of good. And for once here in the FWA, right prevailed. And Allbetter walks away with his first FWA victory. Much to the delight of the fans here in Blackpool and much to the chagrin of those two young scamps for Manchester Massive. No doubt they're already thinking excuses of why they lost the match. I just hope Allbetter put his wallet in a safe locker before he came out for the contest. Big win there for Dr. Jason Allbetter. And that lucky fan topped the guardrail to give him a high five. Here he comes, Stevie Lynn. Lynn looks to be in great shape and he's really impressed over his last couple of performances here in the FWA. Not been around for too long, but already making a name for himself. Of course, we saw him at Morecambe last night wrestling James Tighe. Came out on the losing end of that match, but really impressed FWA officials enough for them to sign him to this matchup against the Iceman. Of course, Lynn has got history with the Iceman anyway, and indeed was planted through a vicious hard wooden board last month at Morecambe.
And his opponent! Hey! Cross the hand! Give me that microphone now! Give me that microphone! Shut up.
Well, look at what we got here.
Stop the press! Shut your mouths! And listen to the world's #1 wrestling journalist, Greg the Troop Lambert!
Well, he's certainly a #1 something.
Now it's bad enough being here in Blackpool with all you tangerine tossers without having to deal with the injustice that follows Greg Lambert around. I mean, starting with this referee right here. This card-happy clown who last night in Morecambe red-carded my man, Iceman, and got him thrown out of the building.
That was actually one of the few good calls referee Lance Wright did make yesterday.
And if that wasn't bad enough, we have Iceman's opponent tonight, Stevie Lynn. Now, Stevie Lynn, was it not bad enough for you last time you wrestled the Iceman to get power on a hard wooden floor and nearly have your oh so promising career snuffed out like that? And you want to come back for more, and that's fine, sunshine. 'Cause you're a glutton for punishment, you're a glutton for pain, you're a glutton for suffering, and there's nothing that any of you, and especially anything that you, can do about it.
Well, Lambert's a big man.
So if all you people will just shut up for a second, I would like to introduce to you my man, the hardcore icon of British wrestling. Get on your feet and welcome Iceman!
As I was saying, he's a big man when he's got someone else to back up his claims. Here he comes now, flanked by security. The violent and unpredictable Iceman. We saw last night his brawl with Jack Xavier got out of control. Led to both men getting red carded. Oh my goodness, what a great start to this contest. Lynn over the top rope takes out Iceman and the security goons. Lynn not quite as big as Iceman. That's the only way he's going to get a good advantage over him. Just take him by surprise. And what a surprise. I don't think Iceman was ready for that at all. Lynn with some big forearms to the head of Iceman. Fighting into the security railings. Those fans better get out of the way. Ooh, big chop echoing all the way around Blackpool. Iceman back to his feet. Lynn rams him shoulder first into the steel ring post. And Iceman could be in trouble already. Lynn knocks him into the guardrails. We need to get security here. Lynn looks like he's setting up the Iceman for a suplex. Hits it on the cold wooden floor. And Lynn, surprisingly dominant over Iceman in the early goings of this contest, which I might add, has yet to make it even into the wrestling ring. Lynn buoyed on by the support of the fans, and indeed the knowledge that he cannot let Iceman get a good footing over him. Iceman, one of the most violent men in wrestling. We've seen what he's done to Paul Travell. We've heard what he's done to Jack Xavier for months. He was the mystery attacker going around the FWA locker room in secret, seriously injuring members of the FWA roster. That's the reason he's flanked by security every time he comes out. He can't trust anyone because no one can trust him. He gets changed in a separate dressing room from the rest of the wrestlers. He arrives separately. The only man who has any contact with him in the FWA is Greg the Truth Lambert. And that is because Lambert is nothing but a snake. Lynn going for the cover. Just the 2 count though. Iceman's still able to kick out. Lambert calling out words of encouragement to the Iceman. Iceman back on his feet, ducks the clothesline from Lynn, gets caught with a leg though. Lynn again tries for the cover. Iceman blocks it. Just the 2 count. Looks like the referee nearly took out one of our cameramen. We try and bring you the best possible action here at the FWA. And this is a real hard-hitting contest between the Iceman and Stevie Lynn. Iceman trapped in the corner. Double chop there from Lynn. Goes to the outside, climbs the turnbuckles. Goes to the support of the crowd. May have been a mistake, indeed it was. Lynn spent too much time egging the crowd on. Iceman able to swat him out the way like a fly. May have caught him a little bit in the chest. But Lynn certainly took the worst of that fall. And indeed Iceman, the first man back up to his feet after that exchange. Lambert thinks better of it. Iceman constantly talking trash to his opponent. Oh, just slapping him, open-handed slaps around the face. Perfectly legal, but absolutely devastating. Painful, noisy, could perforate an eardrum easily as break your jaw. Indeed, when you wrestle Iceman, you're literally taking your own life into your hands. Iceman there with a chop that knocks Stevie Lynn out of his boots. Iceman forcing Lynn over into the corner. Chops and blows. Lynn down in the corner now. Not a good place to be when the Iceman's there. Iceman, as I've said before, is methodical in his destruction. He's in no hurry to end any match. He just likes to hurt people. Big clothesline there from Iceman. Lynn's down hard. And this match might well be over. What has Iceman got in store now? This sadistic, devastating individual goes for the cover. This is it. Well, Lynn kicks out. Iceman looks surprised. Elbow to the side of Lynn's head. Lynn may be concussed already. Lynn trying to prop himself up in the corner. Iceman not giving him a second to recover. Catches him with a headbutt there. Iceman picks him up, whips him into the opposite corner. Lynn lands back first. Iceman with a big blow. Lynn's in a prone position and it doesn't look good. Iceman barges him down. And Lynn is in trouble here. Here comes the Iceman with a cannibal dive! And my goodness, did you see that? Lynn's head just hit the corner post. And he is not looking good. Oh my goodness, blood pouring out of the back of the head of Stevie Lynn. And Iceman proving why he is the most violent and sadistic man in wrestling today. Lynn's head, the back of his skull, was cracked open on the ring post. That is the most sickening thing I have seen in years. Iceman there, it is over. Let's pin this man. Iceman goes for his finisher. Picks him up, slams him down on the back. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. That's it. Ring the bell. Let's get Lynn some help. Come on, get Iceman out of there. You've got your win, Iceman. Now let's get out of here. Get Lambert out of here. Get Iceman out of here. And let's get some first aid for Stevie Lynn. The open wound there being covered by Lance Wright, trying to stem the loss of blood. And Lynn looks to be out cold. I have not seen anything like that in wrestling for some time. We're getting some security, we're getting some help. Lance Wright looking on. Come on, let's get some help out here for Stevie Lynn. Well, we're getting thank goodness we're getting Iceman out of here. We're getting some trainers, we're getting the officials out. No doubt Stevie Lynn will be spending a night in casualty. Well, this youngster, so courageous. So courageous, he lost the match, but he's earned the respect of the fans throughout the FWA. Iceman with the win here, but let's hope that Stevie Lynn hasn't suffered any permanent damage.
Right here in Blackpool, please welcome
And here he comes, the local boy, in no doubt the biggest contest of his life to date. He is different and he is proud of it. Will you welcome the Pigman, Andy Hogg? Hogg making his way to the ring, and as we saw earlier, he talked Alex Shane in from not defending any of his titles to defending all of them. And that means that Pigman Andy Hogg tonight has the chance to walk away from the Vida Centre here in Blackpool as the most decorated wrestler in the country. And here he comes. He's the FWA British Heavyweight Champion. Oh, and he looks like he means business tonight. Well, that's unique. I've never seen the opponent offer to hold the ropes down for a wrestler on the end of the ring. I wonder if Hogg is interested in the show stealer. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Well, Hogg's certainly plenty flamboyant with his entrance.
Introducing those to my right, the challenger from Blackpool, the Pigman, Hogg. And to my left, he stands at 6'7", weighs 275 pounds. He's undefeated and independent TWA heavyweight champion. He current and independent BCW Scottish heavyweight champion. He current and independent GPW Northwest heavyweight champion. He current and reigning IWP Northeast heavyweight champion. He current and reigning RAFWA heavyweight champion. He current and reigning OPW Norway heavyweight champion. The current and reigning WAW heavyweight champion. And the current and independent FWA British heavyweight champion. From London, England, the show stealer, just when you voice in there, and I know most of the early years when you came here was because you don't expect on Thursday. Shut up, son! Why don't you save your breath and save your girlfriend when you get home tonight, sunshine? Now, as I was saying, listen, just because the other faces don't let you out for the weekend, I will watch my set, young lady. Now, just so you understand something, the way it goes, listen, I know you need to save your goal money, and I don't want to see any of you wasting your taxi. The last train home is leaving shortly, so let me just explain something. He's going to get his ass kicked in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, yeah, this is saving out too much, you must have been with your girlfriend or whatever, that's not going down. 2 minutes, so you know what, you might as well get up out of those seats and go home now and save your time.
Well, Alex Shane putting a 2-minute time limit on this contest. Doesn't look like he is taking his challenger very seriously at all. Might prove to be a mistake. I do not know. Got to respect the Pigman Andy Hogg. And that's the belt that he is fighting for this evening. Trying it out for size. And the fans seem to approve. And referee Andy Quilden having a go. Well, Hogg getting a little bit attached to the belt. But there we go, Quilden showing the belt to the fans. That is what this matchup is for. It's a title bout, the referee explaining the rules to the competitors. Wow, that's an interesting counter to that particular Shane trademark. And this is no doubt about it, the biggest matchup in the Pigman Andy Hogg's career to date. Mincing about the ring somewhat. Hard to tell at this stage if maybe he's playing mind games to put the show stealer off his game, and if he is, they seem to be working, because the show stealer's trying to put it out of his head, I think. Go for the lock-up. Show stealer puts Hogg in the corner, going for the clean break. Hogg applauds the clean break. The lock up again. Show stealer goes behind, no pun intended. Hogg down on the mat. Slap on the right buttock.
He's groping me, Rev. Everyone saw that.
And Hogg claiming assault. Nonetheless, the match continues. And again, Hogg seemingly dancing about the ring. I don't know if he's just happy to be here. Shane there showing great technical skills. Just absolutely out-wrestling the Pigman. Goes for the test of strength. Beats Hogg. Convincingly goes behind. Nice headlock. Takes the Pigman down to his knees. The referee checking for the submission. And it might be over already. Shane now biting the fingers of the Pigman. And that is absolutely filthy. Pigman trying to break out of the hold. Reverses it. Gets a nice wrist lock. Cinches it in. And the show stealer is down to one knee. And now the Pigman's biting back. Fighting fire with fire, so to speak. Show stealer rolls through. Gets a reversal. Puts the wrist lock of his own back on. Hogg's in a lot of pain. Goes for the roll through. Shane keeps the wrist lock hold. But now Hogg goes behind. Show stealer back to his knees. Well, Alex Shane claiming that he can match Hogg move for move. A simple poke to the eye proves that one, he doesn't need to, and two, well, maybe he can't. Nonetheless, it was enough to regain advantage of the contest. Pigman now with a full Nelson, and oh dear, Shane not enjoying that manoeuvre one little bit. The Hogman getting quite the perverse pleasure out of it. Hogman making Shane question everything he ever believed in. Shane probably looking forward to finishing this match ASAP and getting into the showers. Just hope he doesn't drop the soap. Drop toe hold there from Hogg. Hogg seems delighted that he's been able to execute a basic wrestling hold. If I were him, I'd be playing my advantage to the hilt. He's got fan support, but at what cost? He's not going to get handed another shot like this in a hurry if he doesn't impress the matchmakers here tonight. Pigman finally getting the crowd behind him. Goes for the lock-up again. Show stealer ready for him. Plants the head in the top turnbuckle several times over. Tosses Hogg to the outside. Hogg now on the floor. Shane follows him out. And where is Shane off to? Referee starting to make the count. Oh my goodness, that doesn't look so good. Shane is just battering Hogg on the outside of the ring. Grabs him in the security rails. Plants him with a hard chop. Hogg fights back. Another chop there from Hogg. Maybe it was a mistake of Shane to take Hogg to the outside. Surprisingly, Hogg seems to be able to hold his own with the show stealer in a brawling scenario. Shane on top once again. Hogg looks to be tied up in the guardrail. Shane has him up against the post. Big chop. That's going to remove some skin. Ooh! Hogman gets out of the way just in the nick of time. And Shane feels nothing but post twice. Nice move there from the Pigman. Took advantage of a mistake from the show stealer. And now Alex Shane is in trouble. Shane going to the corner to recuperate. Hogg stays on him. Whips him into the opposite corner. Hogman comes over, goes for the splash. And my goodness. Well, Alex Shane stumbling out of the corner. Pigman picks him up. Goes for an atomic drop. Doesn't hit all of it. Picks him up again. That time he gets it. The Hogman enjoying some groin-based offense. And the show stealer coming out the worse for wear. Hogman whips into the corner. Catches Shane with a boot to the face. Second time catches him again. Hogman now going up to the middle rope. Comes off the top. Gets caught by the show stealer. Oh my goodness. Here we go with the cover. Just a 2 count. It's going to take more than that to keep this little piggy down. Show stealer picking up the Hogster by the hair. Rams him into the turnbuckles again. Choking him with that boot. Referee Andy Quillen giving him the 5 count. And now Shane biting the forehead of Pigman Andy Hogg. And the Hogman gradually getting worn down. Several boots to the stomach and midsection. And Hogg looks to be in trouble. Whips him into the corner. Shane follows up with a big clothesline. Hogg's got nowhere to go, again getting choked out. Referee again with a 5 count. And I think Shane has well and truly had enough. Misses the clothesline though. Hogg with a roll-up. 1, 2. We nearly had a new champion. Clothesline from Shane. And he means business here. Cover with 1 foot though, choking out the show stealer. And that's only going to earn him a disqualification if he carries on like that. Looks like the Hogster might have bitten off more than he can chew. Shane again seems to be frustrated by the Pigman. Throws him to the outside. And now Shane resting in the top rope. Smoking that imaginary cigarette of his. While the Hogman struggles to crawl his way back into the ring.
Come on, Andy Hogg! Andy Hogg! Come on!
Hogman makes his way back in. Poke to the eye from the show stealer. Show stealer goes for the trademark move, hits it, and this is it. It's all over. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no, the Hogster kicks out. And show stealer is livid. He can't believe it. Choking out now, blatantly at Pigman Andy Hogg. Referee cover. 1, 2. Again, another 2 count. And Shane is livid. Shane is throwing everything he's got at this unconventional young wrestler. Somehow, Pigman Andy Hogg just won't give up.
Check up for the neck up, mate!
Shane's calling the check up for the neck up. Hits it. Wipes his hands. Thank you very much. That's it. Goes for the cover. 2. And that's a 2 count. Cover again. Using the legs for extra leverage. Still only able to get a 2 count. What will keep this porcine young wrestler away? I don't know. Well, Shane seems to have a good idea. We've seen the check up from the neck up. Shane decides maybe the sleeper hold will be enough. Pigman fights him off, reverses, and now the Pigster with the sleeper of his own. Jawbreaker there from Hogg. Shane could have bitten his own tongue. Shane there missing with a clothesline. Gets Hogg with a poke to the eye. I think, oh dear! Hogg lands testicle first into the crotch area of the show stealer. And both men are down. Referee Andy Quilden here, counting both men out.
Come on.
Andy Hogg now fighting back. Show stealer reverses, gets caught coming off the ropes. Both men groggy at this stage in the contest. Shane hoping for a night off by the sound of things. Hogg not going to let him have it. Hogg with a cover, just gets 2 count. Pigman goes for the roll-up, gets the cover again, just another 2 count. Going to take more than a roll-up to keep the show stealer down. Knee to the midsection. Hogg gets caught, reverses, he's seen that coming, knee to the groin, DDT of sorts. Shane is down, goes for the cover, 2, 3, no, would have got the 3, but Shane with those long legs of his, able to reach the ropes, and the referee stopped the count in the nick of time, or we would have had a new champion. Hogman getting distracted finally, arguing with the ref. Ref goes into the corner. Pigman, oh, big boot to the face of Andy Quilden. Quilden's down, Hogman goes for the stunner. It's all over, goes for the cover, 1, 2, 3, and if Andy Quilden was still awake, we would have new champion. As it is though, Quilden out cold in the corner, no backup official as yet. And Hogman doesn't know what to do. Still covering Shane. 1, 2, 3. Could have pinned him several times over. But without a referee, it's academic. Hogman finally realises the only way he's got a chance of winning is if he goes back to wake the referee up. In the meantime though, Shane rolled out of the ring, picked up his FWA belt, back in. Hogman's picking up the ref. Quilden's in dreamland. Shane there with the belt. Hogman coming over, goes back to Shane. We can see what's coming. Hogman goes to work on Shane, picks him up. Shane with the belt shot to the face, knocks Andy Hogg out cold. Referee looks to be coming too. Shane dragging him over. Here's the count. 1, 2, 3. No! How on earth did the Hogman kick out of that? Alex Shane belted him full throttle with the FWA British Heavyweight Championship belt. Solid gold. But no, somehow the Hogster kicked out. Caught Shane there with a low blow. Bulldog Shane onto his own belt. Throws the belt out of the ring so the ref doesn't see it. Goes for the cover. Quilden still groggy. Rolls over. 2, 3. No! I don't know how he did it. Now the show stealer finally kicks out just in the nick of time. And the show stealer is out of it. Both men have taken very hard shots to the head with the belt. Hogman on top. Hogman says he's going for it 1 time. Shane there, trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. Gets out of the way, gets a boot up. Catches the Hogster, big boot from Shane. Pigman Andy Hogg's down. Shane's going to finish this one off in short order. Picks up Hogg. Here we go, we're going to see it. It's the one night stand, it's all over. Here's the cover, 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Show stealer Alex Shane retains his belts here at the Vida Centre in Blackpool. What a main event that was. Well, Pigman Andy Hogg put up a brave fight, but he was never really in the same league as the show stealer Alex Shane. And love him or hate him, Shane showed why he is the most decorated wrestler today in the country. With a big win here at Blackpool over the Pigman Andy Hogg. Congratulations there to Alex Shane, successfully defending his belt here. We hope you